Hello and welcome back to another Motovlog. Now I'm quite new to doing these Motovlogs, so I've been having a look on YouTube, get a few hints and tips from all the other motovloggers out there, and I've come across several motovloggers in India who seem to use mobile phones to record video with and not the GoPros that most vloggers use. I'm guessing that's because the GoPros in India are extremely expensive, just like they are here. I mean, you're paying between £400 to £500 for a decent GoPro, which is a huge amount of money. But of course, the GoPro is an excellent piece of kit, especially if you want to go hang gliding or mountain climbing or jump out of aircraft, all that sort of thing. I've got one myself, although it's a bit of an old one, the old GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, but it's pretty good at recording video and that sort of stuff, especially what I want it for anyway. But I thought what we're going to do today, I'm going to see if I can mount my old iPhone 5 on my helmet and make a video like the motovloggers in India do. Now don't worry, because this is an old phone. I've got myself an iPhone 8 that I use at the moment, and I haven't used this one for some time, so that's what we're going to do today. Put this on the helmet and see if we can get a bit of video from it. Now I've got one of these selfie sticks that I bought from a pound shop, or possibly a 99-cent store for all my American viewers. And I've also got a GoPro adapter, so I can mount that on here, and then we can stick that on the helmet. I think some of the motovloggers in India, they use gaffer tape to stick their phones on with, but we're going to use a proper adapter instead of that. So let's see what sort of footage we can come up with. Right, so we shall start off with our selfie stick. Here we are. I'll take the top off that. Just unscrew that, as we just want this piece. And we've got our GoPro mounting adapter there. We'll put just screw that into place. Try and get it so it's nice and tight. So we can put our mobile phone on. Now, it feels alright, but I think what I shall do, I shall put an elastic band around there. I might put another one across this way as well to stop it from falling off. The vibrations from the bike, and also our roads in this country are absolutely awful. You need a four-wheel drive now, you do. There's potholes and ridges, and it's absolutely terrible now, our road system in this country. We pay all this money on taxes, and yet nothing's done with the roads. So that should fit on there like that. Okay, so there you have it. That's what we've come up with. We put the iPhone on the front of the helmet there. Now what I shall do next And you may know I've lowered it a bit as well, you may notice, so I can actually open the visor, which is great. And I've got a GoPro mic inside. I'm going to remove that so we can use the Apple earphones, which of course plug into the side of the iPhone. We shall wind them all up and put them inside the helmet so we can use the microphone from the earphones as well. So we'll get all that done, then we'll get suited and booted, and we'll jump on the old BMW and see what sort of footage we can get with using a mobile phone on a helmet. Well, here you are. As you can see, I've got the iPhone 5 on the helmet, so we'll go for a ride around some of the villages and see what strange looks we can get, and see if we can get any decent video. Let's go. Well, here we are then. We've actually mounted the iPhone 5 on the front of the helmet. I think the old cables are waving about a bit, but that's okay. I'm not sure what sort of footage we're going to get from this. I've got a few other cameras on the bike as well. There's one in the front here, so I can wave at you all again, you know. Hello all you people out there in YouTube land. Are you alright? Now when I set all this up about half an hour ago, it wasn't sunny, but now the sun's come out, which may spoil things a bit. But this was just to do a test, just to see if it works, you know, if you can actually use a phone on a motorcycle, like some of the bloggers in India do. I like riding some of these old country roads in Lincolnshire, but they can be a bit bumpy at times. I may make a video about the state of the roads in Lincolnshire. Not a lot of room around. So if this is a success, this will be vlog number 2, I think. But I'm still trying to get the recording of the exhaust note a bit better. It's you can't hear the engine too well.
course, you get some strange looks from people as you ride by, as they see you've got a phone on your helmet. So, like I said, I'm new to all this motovlogging, so I've been checking out all the channels on YouTube, you know, trying to get some hints and tips, and I came across some of the motovloggers in India, and some of them were using mobile phones instead of GoPros. You know, well, I'm guessing that the GoPro in India is very, very expensive, just like it is here, really. I mean, if you want the best one, they're about 450 to £500. Far too much money, although they're very, very good. Ideal if you want to do that once in a lifetime shoot where you're jumping out of an aeroplane or something. But yes, the motovloggers in India riding around on their scooters and their Chinese motorcycles, and of course their Honda Bentleys and the old Roadmasters, and of course Royal Enfields as well, quite popular there in India. Royal Enfields, an old British make, started making bikes in about 1901, I think, but no longer made here, of course, now made in India, and of course they're making a big success out of it. One thing I don't understand about this country is we don't seem to make a success out of anything, you know. We get ourselves into trouble and foreign investors come along and buy everything off us. You look at the British car industry at the minute, I think it's all foreign owned now. Certainly I think Rolls-Royce is owned by BMW, German company, and of course Bentley I think is owned by Volkswagen, and the list goes on. You know, what's happened to Austin and Rover and Triumph cars and all them lot that we used to have here in England? Of course, MG, Morris Garages, they're owned by the Chinese now. The Chinese are making them. So you think to yourself, why? Why can't we make things a success in England anymore, you know? We get into a spot of bother and that's it. We sell everything off. Bit like this Brexit thing that we're going through at the moment, where we're leaving the European Union. I remember talking to an old lady a couple of years ago about this, and she said that she wanted to opt out of Europe. She wanted things to get back to how they were in the 1940s, you know, when Britain was great. But I don't see that happening. Not for many, many years, if it ever happens at all, you know. Here in England, we're no longer self-sufficient. Not like we were in the 1940s, and certainly the 1950s and 1960s, those times are gone. Like I said, most of British industry now owned by foreign investors. We don't own anything ourselves anymore. I was trying to think if there are any you know, British car companies left now. I think I'm not sure if Morgan cars are still wholly British owned or not, but certainly most of the others are now foreign owned. I think Triumph motorcycles are still going, but only just. I think they've had some cash injection from somebody. It wasn't my intention to talk about politics and things like that, because I actually know nothing about it whatsoever, but there you go. All we're doing is just testing out this this iPhone 5 to see, you know, it's very good for vlogging. I wish I'd have wrapped this cable up a bit, because it's going all over the place it is. I might have to just stop a minute. There's no one around. We'll just pull over here. And see if we can tuck this cable away somewhere. I guess if I tuck it down my shirt, it's going to, no, it wraps around everywhere else. Oh well, we'll have to leave it for the time being. And we shall continue. I've got a few other cameras that I'm testing at the moment. I've got a GoPro hanging off one of the cylinders, just to see what sort of footage we can get from it, but the mount's not very good that's on it, it's shaking a bit. But yes, I hope you're getting all this and you can hear me. It's not the same setup as I had the other day. The iPhone 5 that I'm using doesn't really like the sunlight much. These tiny lenses on it. And also there's no video stabilization or anything like that. I should have used my iPhone 8 really. I think it's got 3-axis gyro on it, which makes it ever so good, but didn't fancy using an expensive phone on the front of my helmet. Yeah, some of these Indian vloggers I was watching seemed very, very good at what they were doing, even though they were using phones. If I do this again, I shall have to make sure I wrap up the microphone cable a bit better, and not have it blowing about in the wind like it is now. I was actually going to go up through North Hykeham and have a drive through there, you know, see what everybody thought. Get some strange looks and that, having a phone on the front of your helmet. bit tight through this village. I just having a bit of a look round, see if the other cameras are still attached. Like I said, I'm still getting myself set up for this motovlogging lark. Still testing out cameras and stuff and microphones and all that sort of thing. Just trying to find the best positions to put everything. I think the GoPro on the helmet is the best. Get the best view out of that, and also got this one down here, of course, looking at me. That's brilliant. That is. Not a GoPro, that one, of course. It's one of these EE action cameras that some people got free with their mobile phone contracts. It's actually given to me, that one was, but no video stabilization on it, but I've got it on a rubber mount, that one, to try and soften the blows a bit on there. So, has this been a success or not? Shall make my way home now and check out the footage and see what we've got. See if you can use a mobile phone as a vlogging camera. So thank you all very, very much for stopping by and viewing this video, and we will see you all in the next one. So until next time, tatty bye.
Well, hello again. Yes, I know I said my goodbyes when I was out riding the bike, but now I've come back home and I've put the bike in the garage. I've just had a quick look at some of the footage that we've got here, and well, I'm a bit disappointed actually. The audio is awful, absolutely awful. I'm guessing the iPhone earphones, the microphone on them was just too sensitive, I guess. You know, when you've got it dangling down here and you're walking around and you're talking to your friends and family, it sounds really good. But of course, once you get it inside the helmet and it's in front of your mouth or around this part, then it really is badly distorted. I'm not sure if I can clean that up in Audacity or not. I might try that a bit later on to see what we've got. But yes, most disappointing about the audio there. Well, the video quality itself wasn't bad. Well, it is an iPhone 5 at least, so but you didn't have that wide angle view, that super view that you get with GoPros. I think it's something like a 170-degree wide angle. So you know, you can see the handlebars, and you can see the binnacle and the speedo, and you can see everything all around you. You know, both sides of the road, and it makes for, I think it makes for a better video. That so. Although the video was alright, you couldn't see much, which is a pity really. But no, I guess you can't beat a GoPro, even the old ones. Like this one here. I mean, this is just an old Hero 3, but a black edition. I've also got a Hero 5 black edition as well, which I'm just waiting for a new battery for that one at the moment. But this old one, well, it films just as well. It's still got the wide angle view and that, and all the bits and pieces. Even films in 4K, this one. And I know they're very, very expensive, but these old ones can still be picked up pretty cheaply on eBay and places like that. You don't have to spend £500 plus, you know, getting a new one. And get yourself a second-hand one, and well, still achieve good results. But no, I shall be sticking with my my GoPro. I will. So no offence to some of the bloggers in India who have been using phones. That's it. I just thought I'd try out the phone just to see, you know, what sort of quality and what sort of you know, what sort of quality and audio that you got with it. But well, the audio wasn't very good, which is most disappointing. But well, you live and learn. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we shall see you again in the next. And I think I'm going to make my way to Gainsborough to watch an old hotel, or no, it's the Ropery Inn. That's it. It's going to be knocked down in a few days' time, so I may go down to see that and video them knocking that down. So until then, until the next video, I'll see you all soon.